What's going on, everybody? Happy Easter. Hope you guys all had a great day today as you're watching this from the future. This will probably be the last regular shop update until next fall because the shop's getting pretty slow and pretty random with what we're doing. So it's kind of pointless to do this all the time. So as you can see, I'm walking through here, no chopper. If you've been following the videos, chopper left Thursday, so fingers crossed it gets back in time. Big projects this week. So the biggest one would be this white truck here. So we had it in the shop last week doing batteries. It was in for 2 full days this week because it was still going dead. Well, we had changed the alternator on it back in January when we were hauling manure out of the feedlot, and nobody had the exact match, so we found one that for all intents and purposes said it worked, it fit, everything seemed correct, but there's an extra wire that just for some reason it was just drawing power, and it was really close to being a really bad deal. So Bart and Glenn spent 2 days chasing wires. There's a buzzer in the cab that goes off after you shut the engine off. About a minute later, this beeper will start going off. They've pulled relays, they've pulled fuses. They can't find anything that seems to be connected with that. So that's been interesting. Another big thing we had through here was the 2 Deere tractors. The 245, the one that we plant with, it needed a bad oil change after being used over on the pond. The other one, the fan belt, I wonder if that's still laying around here. Probably not. The Deere's, for some reason on the 8Rs, they thought it'd be a great idea. Let's put a variable speed fan drive. So it just squeezes this pulley to change the length of the belt, essentially. To change the speed of the fan by just manipulating the pull on that belt. Those go out once or twice a year. And, I should say the belt wears out once or twice a year, to where once you start getting a warning code saying high fan speed at idle, just change out the belt and it solves the problem. Another big project, switching out the sprayers. So you saw in the one video, I've ripped out all the stuff out of our cab, changed nozzles. I've had this one in here, been kind of toying with it, trying to get it figured out. The John Deere Tech is going to come out tomorrow. I saw him this morning at church. He's going to come out tomorrow and help me do some more stuff. I got to put my nozzles on it because these ones will not work. I tested that. So basically I just got to figure this out. Then there's one other project, but it's really hard to explain. So we're going to run out back and actually show you. So this is the other project. We had to get the tank repainted on our weed burner. So this is a 500-gallon propane tank mounted on a basic frame, walking tandem, hydraulic boom, some massive burners up front. So this is actually a shop-built creation by my dad, Bart, and a handful of other neighbors. When I was like in grade school, like elementary, the farm was half the size that it is now. Our cattle operation was like 300 head. So they had a lot of time in the winter. So the neighbors all would get together at the shop down at my dad's because we didn't have this nice heated shop at the time. It was an uninsulated one. And they built like 8 or 9 of these over a couple winters, a whole bunch of pipe trailers. They had a heck of a deal going there. But yeah, so we had to paint the tank because it was getting really dark. It was chipping away and turning just kind of bare metal and rust. And because it was dark, it was holding heat more. If you've ever dealt with propane, heat and propane don't mix. You can't get a lot of propane in the tank whenever it's warm. So you paint it white to try and help it cool down. But yeah, I mean, this 500-gallon tank, all it does is feed these 3 massive burners up here. That will throw a lot of fire out of each one of these. And that's how we do all of our burning around here. It's just a giant blowtorch on wheels. But with that being said, that's all we got this week. Like I said, this is going to be my last regular shop update just because there's not a whole lot left, and I'm probably going to start being really busy in tractors on Sundays. We got a lot of work to do in the next week before we lose soil moisture, and it's going to be nice and windy. Joy, oh joy, oh joy. With that being said, once again, happy Easter, everyone. Hope you had a great day. Talk to you guys later.